Scott wants to know, now that we're 12 games in, what moves can you see the Knicks making to improve the team and or build up more assets?
Okay, the only move I could see them making to build up more assets is trading Randall, because I just don't think they're going to move. Let me take a step back. I don't think they have any other pieces on the roster that they could move for like a first round pick. And I don't think they're in a rush to trade a guy like Burks, who obviously I don't know who's trading for.
I was going to say, I thought if Noel looked real good, we would be able to take like Burks and Noel and get a first from someone like Denver. But
I don't think Denver's not playing Nerlens Noel. Like that dude's not getting on the floor I don't think so.
Yeah, he hasn't looked how I would have liked for that deal to be realistic.
And like, hey, like just if you are curious what a guy like Burks or Noel or Bullock or whatever, Alfred Payton, God forbid, could get, think back to last season where the Knicks got the 27th pick in the draft. Not a good draft, the 27th pick in a bad draft for a guy who's averaging 20 a game and was literally, I think, leading the league in 3-point shooting for much of the season and was like taking tough shot after tough shot, and like switchable defender, the whole thing. That dude only got the 27th pick in the draft. So I don't think they're going to trade away any of these other pieces. Because I don't think they have enough second round. Not that you ever have enough second round picks, but I think they have a lot of second round picks. I'd rather just hold on to the guys. So it's a question of, do I think they're going to trade Randall? Ultimately, no, I don't think they're going to trade Randall. And then that turns to the other part of the question, which is, do I think they're going to make a move to upgrade now? Again, I'm borrowing from today's newsletter. I keep going back to New Orleans. Going back to New Orleans. I just no Bledsoe. I don't. First of all, Lonzo Ball is shooting 30% from three on the year. Alfred Payton.
I'm not
is shooting at a better percentage than.
I'm not trying to make the Lonzo case in general. I just think if we're acquiring a point guard from New Orleans, I'd probably prefer to invest basically in our development staff that we already invested in, and see what they could do with someone with the skills of Lonzo Ball.
And I would rather take a guy like Eric Bledsoe and give him to Tibbs, because Tibbs has shown time and again he could take point guards that have skills and absolutely get the most that anyone has ever gotten out of them.
Our team is Bledsoe, Randall, Barrett, Toppin, Mitch. Like what? Like those are your guys. That's it. Like what? Bledsoe and Randall is getting you where? What's the point of investing that much time in
getting us where? It's getting us to the place where I don't have to do my halftime Zooms and my post-game YouTube lives with my head in my fucking hands, because I'm sick and tired of watching this team pretend to play basketball, not because of a lack of effort or executing the plays that are called or anything and through any fault of their own. It's because they don't have a goddamn point guard who could keep a defense honest. So yeah, that's why. Yes, that is where it's getting us. It's protecting my liver. Shit. No, I just it's not fair. I think at this point to the other guys on the roster. Imagine Julius Randle. God bless him. He's been a good soldier all the way. He keeps saying all the right things in these post-game press conferences and media availability and everything. Can you imagine how frustrating it must be for that guy to be like, I'm playing at an all-NBA level and I have literally the worst surrounding talent in the league around me, aside from, Mitchell Robinson and
right.
Barrett will put aside. Yeah, man. I would trade for Eric Bledsoe, especially because last thing I'll say on
what's the
I don't know, give up Frank Ntilikina and a second round pick or something. I'm not giving up like quickly or one of the I would probably even draw the. I don't even think I would give up either of the Dallas picks, but I'll give you a second round pick and Reggie Bullock.
That's not a debate. The Dallas picks. That's not even a question. What
do you mean?
Those shouldn't even be That 21 Dallas pick should not even be popping in your head as something to trade for Eric Bledsoe.
I said I wouldn't. I was thinking more of the 23 pick, but we're not going to trade that. I don't think you should really have to give up. You should not have to give up anything of value for the right to pay Eric Bledsoe $5 million over the next 2 years, and then have to make a decision about his final year of his contract, of which, and this is why I would ultimately do the deal, only $4 million of that is guaranteed. So looking at the lay of the land, the Knicks are once again going to have the most cap space in the league 6 months from now. And what are they going to spend it on? I mean, there's just not much out there. So if you're telling me I can get a serviceable, who?
Bring me Depot.
Yeah, Depot ain't want to come here. Depot wants to go have some fun in the sun.
I know he wants to go to Miami.